back to another episode of The Good,
The Bad,
and the 30.
I'm your co-host, Alexis.
I'm Kiera Lindsay.
I'm Maya Hood.
And today we have a special guest, one of my college friends and huge entrepreneur times 10, Elijah Akeem. Welcome to the party. Welcome back to the party.
Welcome back.
to the party.
He's on a live show.
Exactly. If y'all watched the live show, y'all done seen me. So
Yes.
I'm back. They was like, yo,
Gotta take that birth control.
if you hate me, you can say that.
Camera on me.
If you hate me, you can say that.
I'm so sorry.
Yes,
That's tough.
we had you in the live show, and today I want you to come back to talk more of your entrepreneurship, life, and journey. In the live show, we talked more about relationships, so just interested to take a dive in. So as we get started, we know you. If you could introduce yourself to the camera and plug in your businesses.
Type shit. So as she mentioned, I'm Elijah Akeem. I am a retired tattoo artist. I've been doing that for over a decade now. I also own a 7-figure card game company. I curate and publish card games. I have CP Time. I have Roll Call. I have Roll Call Volume 2. I have another game that will be releasing in the next 2 months. I have CP Time Expansion Pack Volume 1. I have CP Time Uncut. I pretty much, when it comes to the card game industry, I'm looking to be like the Black Hasbro, Black Mattel.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know who that is, please look them up. They own pretty much any card game you can think of when you go to Walmart, Target, anything like that. And I mean, that's pretty much it. That's my... Oh, I also own a tattoo shop. Oh my God, how could I forget that? I also run the first paint and sip alternative that brings tattooing into the landscape. So it's not just painting on canvases. We actually have tattoo machines and synthetic skin, so you get to learn a little bit about the trade. I think that's probably it right now. Holler at me in about 6 months. There might be 2 or 3 other things that I might do in that amount of time. But yeah, that's it. Elijah Akeem.
Period. That's so amazing. I do want to take a step back on like how you got started, because obviously you're a man of many talents and goals and ambitious. And I applaud you times 1,000, like for real.
Thank you.
So which one was your first business, and about how old were you when you started?
To be fair, my first business was actually in middle school. I used to actually sell candy. So in 8th grade, I used to go to Dollar Tree. I used to live in Hampton, Georgia. But for people that are not familiar with Hampton, Georgia, it was close to Riverdale. I lived in Clayton County. So I used to steal candy from the dollar store.
Oh shit! I was not expecting you.
For the vibes, dog. I thought we was here for the vibes. All right, my fault. So I used to obscure candy from the Dollar Tree. Yeah. I used to find my way getting candy from the Dollar Tree, and I made like a menu, right? And I went back to school. I went to Lovejoy Middle. Shout out to Lovejoy Middle. And I went back to school and I started selling candy, and that was my first like foot into entrepreneurship, because I wanted a belt at the time, right? And the belt was one of those digital belts where you can have.
You get it from the mall.
No, it was actually at the gas station. It was at the gas station. Yeah.
At the mall.
No, it was at the mall. It was at the flea markets, at all those places. But when I seen it, it was at the gas station, right? Not too far from my crib. And it was $60 at the time. My mom was like, "I'm not buying you a $60 belt." And I said, "For sure." Started selling candy. So as I mentioned before, since I was finding a way to get all the candy, everything was profit. So I was like, yo, this
It was no fun.
yeah, this shit was. I might buy like a bag of blow pops or some shit like that for $1 or some shit like that.
Oh my God.
But honestly, like I was like, yo, You can get a bag of 25 blow pops for $1, because at the Dollar Tree, this is back before we had inflation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So everything was actually $1. You can get a bag of 25 blow pops for $1.
Mm-hmm.
I sold all of those for like 50 cents or some shit like that. you do the math on that. You hear me? So I was, yeah, for sure. So, but I was selling blow pop, Snickers, Twix, everything, right? So, anyways, I was like, all I know is I wanted this belt, and I didn't want to have to ask somebody for the money to buy it and stuff like that. So that was actually my introduction to entrepreneurship, which was 8th grade. Then that same year, I started also burning and selling CDs. So I would burn mixtape CDs. I'm like, yo, give me your list of whatever music you want on it. I'll put it on the CD for you.
That's a good business.
Give me.
Back then, for real.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I was stealing the CDs from Radio Shack.
He found a way to get the CDs.
No margins.
All profit.
Because listen, the way I looked at it is, man, these companies been stealing from us for the longest, bro. It's only right that
All I
steal
can do
right.
is steal a couple CDs.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna hurt you for real.
Hurt you
Yeah.
for real. I'm just
So
like a kid.
the way I looked at it, I was like, look, I'm trying to make a little bread. You feel me? So I started taking little CDs from Radio Shack. I also tried to steal gift cards. I didn't know that money had to be on the gift card.
Alright.
So I'm like, $100 gift card. Oh yeah, for sure. I thought I was about to be rich. All right, yeah. All right.
Not you
But
was scamming.
Yeah, you can cut that part out. But yeah, I definitely thought I was like, I'm like, oh, I can still like 50 of these, man. $100 a piece. That's 5 racks.
Nothing
All right,
on
so
there.
look. Anyway, I was stealing the CDs. And then my math might have been wrong too. I was stealing the CDs. I started selling the CDs and shit like that. And I was like, all right, cool. Then I got to 9th grade. I started selling mixtapes with my own music on it.
Bro, you didn't.
You a rapper?
No. All right, so let me explain this. See, that's why I said we're going to need more time. So let me explain, right? So, excuse me. So I went onto the little voice recording app, right? And I just
Elijah,
recorded.
please.
I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
Creativity, y'all.
Listen, like there could be a movie about me, bro. I had a lot going on, bro. So what happened was I took like CDs and shit like that because I was like, you already been selling CDs. Why not do mixtapes? So I started recording myself on the like voice recording app on the Windows shit, right? But I would just put a random beat on it, and then I would speed the voice up by like 50 or some shit like that. So it sounded like Mickey Mouse, and you couldn't hear anything. And all I was doing was go.
What?
I swear to God on everything
Out
I
in the
love, bro.
Chipmunks version.
Yeah, so there was no lyrics. Like if you was to slow it down, it's just me going.
Oh my
But
God.
niggas
You
was
just bad as hell as a kid, huh?
Next question. So niggas was fucking with my campaign, so I'm like, fuck it, like why not? Like I wasn't popular, but I was cool enough to be able to get this shit off. So I was like, yo, I'm just gonna sell these little CDs and shit like that. So I was just selling mixtapes and shit like that. So that's how
This was all the 8th grade.
No, that was 9th grade
Oh,
when I
we
started
moving
doing.
on
I don't know.
But yeah, when I was the first auto-tune nigga. But yeah, so that's how I. Oh, by the way, I did buy the belt.
That's
Oh,
good.
okay.
That's
I
good.
forgot to
Well,
mention-
shit, I feel like after all that, I hope you got that damn belt.
I did buy the belt, but my mom was still tripping on it. She brought me to the gas station. Like, I'm about to go buy this belt. And she was like, "You're not buying no." Can I cuss on here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're not buying no freaking $60 belt. So
Boy.
I was like, damn, and I started crying and shit. I was like, man, you hate me. I've been doing all this. I get this money. And she was like, all right, go ahead. And then I bought the belt. And then I was like, you know what? I could see this for me. So that's how I became an entrepreneur. Like, just being able to buy shit on my own and nobody could tell me, nah, you can't do that because it's my money.
Yeah.
So when did you become?
That was a long answer. I'm
And y'all
sorry.
can jump in too if you want. But when did you become a legal entrepreneur? And when I say legal,
Hey, hold on now.
when I say legal,
This camera on me. Hold on.
I mean, and
No.
those are important on like your
sure.
journey for sure. But like, you have huge businesses now. Like, how did that lead up to this point? Like,
Okay, cool. All right, I'll give y'all a shorter answer on this one. My fault. So,
fine.
so what happened was, I was in college. Shout out SGC. Yeah. You
What's
know,
that?
South Georgia,
Oh.
where we went.
Well, was it SGSC by the
Yeah.
time you got there? So when I got there, it was SGC.
And
By the
then
time
returned.
you got there, it was SGSC.
Yeah.
So South Georgia State College.
Oh, okay.
It was a little JUCO in Coffee County, Georgia,
Yeah.
Douglas, Georgia. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun out there. Anyways, I was I was a video broadcasting. That's what I wanted my future to be. So I was a communications major. I was already doing YouTube for about 2 or 3 years before I even got to college. I used to do like comedy skits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was doing that in high school. I took a video broadcasting class. That's what I wanted my future to be. When I got to school, at one point while I was there, it started, like, once I actually started taking video broadcasting in school, it started feeling like that was gonna be like a job for me. And I started getting nervous because even back then, I didn't like the idea of somebody telling me what to do and stuff like that, which is fine. I'm not saying that everybody should be like, oh, I need to work for myself. That's not what I'm saying. But for me, it was just like, damn, like, what if I don't love this the way I love it now? Because right now, nobody's telling me what to do. I come up with an idea, I record a video, and I upload it. So I started getting nervous. At this time, my brother, he was like, he was an artist my whole life. Like, he used to do graffiti. He actually used to tattoo for, like, at home and stuff like that. He did any type of art that you can think of. And I looked up to my brother, so I used to want to do whatever he would do. And one day I was like, man, I think I really want to get into tattooing, because some girl on Instagram was like, yo, who's a good tattoo artist in Atlanta? And I was like, yo, I bet they get a bunch of girls and money. And I was like, yo, that's what I'm trying to get anyway. Video broadcasting might not work. So, like, if I can get some girls and money, that'll be hard.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm like, and tattooing, that's like, I get both at the same time. I ain't even got to get the money to get the girls. They get me the money to be with them. Perfect. So my thought process was, okay, let me at least try to teach myself how to draw. So I was home. I was home on summer break from SGC, and I was like, I'm about to teach myself how to draw. I had a little bit of insight because of my older brother, so I was like, perfect. Started teaching myself how to draw. I want to say that once I got back to school, I got a refund check. I bought a tattoo machine. Yep, good old refunds.
Back to me now.
Yeah, shout out to the refund checks. I got me a refund check, bought a tattoo machine off of like eBay or Amazon, got my tattoo machine. I was like, all right, I'm about to start tattooing whoever will let me at school. If you are interested in becoming a tattoo artist, that is not the way to go. I understand everybody has their own journey, but it was definitely super irresponsible. It was unsafe. People could have got hurt. People could have got infections, things like that. And I understand that people look at it as like, okay, this is a way to make money and things like that, or I'm super passionate about it. I promise you that is not the way to go. I just want to plug that before I get into the rest of my story. So I started tattooing anybody that would let me. Once again, niggas had refund checks, so now niggas got money. I'm like, bet, running it up now. So now I'm doing these little $50 tattoos, which is cool because I'm in school, I ain't got no job, I'm making money. Now we got another refund check. This is months down the line, bought a car, shit like that. I'm living the life. Now it's time for me to decide, do I want to stay in school or do I want to pursue tattooing? Dropped out of school, pursued tattooing. I was talking about stealing earlier, got caught for stealing, went to jail, could not get a job, worked in a warehouse, worked in another warehouse, found somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody, ended up working for him, and now that's my business partner. We own Inkorporated Tattoo together. That's another story. Like I said, there could be a movie about all the things that happened to get me to where I am right now. But long story short, met a person that knew a person that plugged me with Tony. Shout out Tony, shout out Inkorporated Tattoos. I ended up linking up with him, and that was roughly 10 and a half years ago now, and I've been there ever since. We own Inkorporated together, and yeah, that's how I ended up my first real entrepreneurship. It was becoming a tattoo artist and just working for myself and really grinding, getting out the mud.
That's so beautiful. Is it Marietta?
Mm-hmm.
What about?
So it's 955 Marietta. I'm at 955 Roswell Street, Marietta, Georgia. It's located right next to the Big Chicken. So if you ever seen the Big Chicken, it's that big ass chicken in Marietta. It's red, it's big as hell. I'm right down the street from there. So
you know, it used to be a Church's across the street from there. Church's Chicken.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, you telling me?
And it was like many years. That was my first job. It was across the street from KFC. It was across the street from KFC.
Gotcha.
But no,
There's a
I
quick
don't
trip
know why I
there.
thought it was in the square, but Marietta.
Yep, it's in
Roswell.
Marietta.
Okay.
Yep.
So I love that, y'all. So what would you say specifically on Inkorporated tattoos was one of your biggest challenges? I don't know if you just said that, to be honest, but one of your biggest challenges, not necessarily starting, you could say starting and also being a business owner. So like after opening and running the business as well.
To give a little bit of insight before I answer that. So Inkorporated was already established before I got there. So
okay.
Tony, which was my mentor, the guy that took me on, was the owner and operator of Inkorporated once I got there. So he already had the business kind of going before I got there for about like 4 or 5 years, I believe.
Okay.
Could have been longer than that because he's been tattooing 20 something years now. But for me, I think my biggest hurdle might have been just, getting people to believe in you as a tattoo artist, because I went from a guy that was just posting selfies and trying to be cute to, hey, I also do tattoos. What's up with it? Give me your money.
Mm-hmm.
So that was honestly the biggest hurdle, like actually gaining clientele. But I've always been good at manipulating social media and stuff like that. I'm very, very, very good at social media.
That's good.
So I was able to manipulate it and make it work into my favor, but that was the hardest part.
Wow. And then what about, that's what's starting your journey of being a tattoo artist, but like, did you have any challenges with being like a co-owner, or do y'all call it co-owner?
Yeah, it would be considered co-owner. But remember, you got to remember, when I got there, I wasn't a co-owner. I was just a guy that was working at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, like when he brought me on, my job was just cleaning up and trying to get people to come into the door, because I wasn't a tattoo artist there. He didn't know I knew how to tattoo, because in the tattoo world, you don't want to say, hey, I've been tattooing for a year in a dorm room or a bathroom or a kitchen, because it's like, nigga, you done picked up all these bad habits and stuff like that, and I don't want to try to correct those now. So I just told him, hey, I'm just trying to learn. So for me, I was just in there cleaning up. I'm like, yo, I got a large, at the time I had like 17,000 followers on Instagram and shit like that, posted selfies. So I was just using that as my tattoo page now, where I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna bring these people in to come get tattooed, and they can get tattooed by Tony and the other artists that used to work there at the time. And for me, I was just trying to build his brand. Like, it wasn't about me at that time. I was just like, yo, I'm just here to make this as big as possible. So, and I think that's why he gravitated towards me so much, to eventually bring me on as a business partner, because all I cared about was making the brand bigger.
Yeah.
So I was just there doing that.
You know, they say like the most successful people like start off as like servants. Not, it sounds like a bad thing, but you have to serve in order to know how to be a leader.
Exactly.
And I think that's a beautiful story. I know I've had a lot of kind of like similar like hustle mentality, as far as like trying to just help people reach to the next level. I've started off I think my first job, technically, I think I was 10, sweeping in the barbershop, doing shit. Like my parents, specifically my mom, built in like the hustle mentality, and I feel like that's how I got to like be an entrepreneur now. So it is always interesting to hear different stories and different perspectives. All right, so now we talked about Inkorporated tattoos. First of all, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I have been seeing nonstop your ad. You say you're good at manipulating social media. I don't know if you have anybody who runs your social media now, but your businesses are everywhere. Like your CP time, I've seen, and drinking, right? I've seen that on, I want to say mostly Instagram. I think I may have seen something on TikTok before. So
TikTok is organic, by the way, but we'll get
TikTok is organic.
Yeah.
So how did you, first of all, before we get into like the social media aspect of it, like what was your inspiration around starting CP Time? That was the first card game, right?
For sure. Okay. Yeah. So CP Time was my first card game. What happened with that was my family, I have like a medium-sized family here, and we used to always have like game nights and things like that. So we were having one of our game nights, our monthly game nights, or however often we were having it, and we were playing a game, and a question came up, and respectfully, one of the questions was like, name 3 Scarlett Johansson movies. And I remember thinking, like, Scarlett Johansson, man, no disrespect. I'm saying if you trying to fuck with me. But I'm like, Scarlett Johansson, I'm like, come on, bro. I'm like, what about Taraji P. Henson? What about Angela Bassett? Something like that. So that's literally how it started. Like, we were in the middle of playing the game. I stopped the whole game. I stood up and had a full speech in front of everybody. And I said, and you can fact check me on this, bring some of my family members on. So I stood up and I was like, yo, we can make our own game, like with our, like things that resonate with us. Like, let's come up with like people and ideas that correlate back to our foundation, things that we grew up understanding, struggle meals and movies and TV shows and all those things that represent us, because this don't represent us. Like, yeah, it's fun for us to play, but it don't got nothing to do with us. They're not even thinking about us when they made this. So I literally came up with CP time right there on the spot in front of my whole family. Like, I stood up and I just started spewing, and I was just going. And I was like, yo, whatever information y'all can give me, whatever y'all can do, let's do this together. And not saying that my family didn't help me, they just didn't understand the vision the way I felt it at the time. So that probably happened in maybe 2018. It wasn't until around 2021 when I actually released like the game and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, because the hardest part about making CP time was the timer. The timer, as I told you guys off camera, was it's random. That's the reason why I called it CP time. I pitched this when I was telling my family about it, but how the fuck do you find somebody that can make a timer random? Because I don't know anything about making games. I don't know anything about finding somebody that makes games or make timers and things like that. So it took me 2 years off and on trying to figure out how to actually even get to a landing goal. Long story less long, I started just looking into it. I created all the questions by using my friends and family. I would text them, be like, yo, give me something that you would have to list 3 of, because that's how the game works. List 3 Black fashion designers, list 3 Black movies, list 3 anything that was Black culture oriented. I had my family members send me those, however many you wanted to, just send it to me. So I designed the box, I designed the cards, and then I used my social media platform. At the time, I think I had maybe 50 or 60,000 followers, and I was like, if anybody can find me somebody that can make this random timer, I'll send you some money on Cash App right now. Took literally right as my story was about to expire, a girl finally found the person that ended up being my manufacturer.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's a really neat story.
Does she know that she's a part of this?
I mean, I sent her some bread.
Well, yeah, clearly.
I sent her some bread, so hopefully she don't ever come back and be like, hey, I seen what you've been doing, blah, 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 I need a piece.
I see what you
Hopefully she don't see all of that. But yeah, I sent her some bread. I ain't gonna talk about how much, but I sent her some bread, what I had at the time to spend.
Yeah.
And I sent her some money.
Cool. Like you leverage what the platform you already had. I remember in school, I feel like you had 12,000, something like that. I'm like, how did you get
selfies?
See, I ain't want to talk about. I was one of the first niggas with a K. This back when K's was new on Instagram. After you reached 10,000 followers, they would give you a K.
Yeah.
I was one of the first niggas with a K. But
and I'm like, how the hell? Because Instagram started, I think, in 2011, 2012, something like that.
While I was in college.
Senior in high school.
I was in college when Instagram came out.
And come to school, meet Elijah. I'm like, how the hell this boy got all this there? I was like, oh my gosh.
Them damn selfies.
Them damn selfies.
No, so I'll tell y'all the truth.
You
I'll
bought
tell
them
you.
motherfuckers, didn't you?
Fuck no. So I'll tell y'all the truth, right?
What?
So
You took over somebody's account.
No, that's actually close.
Okay.
That's actually close.
Wait, one more guess. Okay, I don't know. Go ahead.
Girl, what?
I was trying to think in my head.
Okay, so at the time, when social media was first coming up, or Instagram was first coming up, people really cared about followers and things like that.
Yeah.
So people used to have a thing called follow for follow.
Follow. Yeah.
Share for share, follow for follow. So I created a follow for follow account where people would use this account to gain more followers. I got it from Twitter. So if y'all follow GA followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
They were popping on Twitter back in 2008, 2009, shit like that. And they used to shout me out on Twitter, and I would get a bunch of followers from it. And I'm like, yo, I can make an Instagram account like this where you send me your picture, and I'll post your picture with your name, and people will follow you.
Yeah.
So I created that account, and I would post myself every now and then to get more followers. And that's how I got a bunch of followers. And I would just, you know, I would just be on
for sure.
posting selfies and shit like that onto my own account. So I own both of them. So I had an account with 17,000 followers, and I had an account with 10,000 followers. And I would always leverage that whenever I was trying to like do anything like that was important and stuff like that. So that's the truth of the matter. But a lot of it came from the selfies. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, back in 2009, man, I was a catch, man. I promise you.
You were light skinned. You were tall.
Man, I had something going for me. I was in college.
Wait, how did your hair used to be? Like the little blonde thing?
Yeah.
Blonde thing.
Like
So
a
what happened was I had like an afro, like I see, and that used to piss me off too because Wiz Khalifa, in my mind, stole my shit. But can I explain the difference though?
Everybody stole your shit.
He said
Can I?
He was finding a way.
Look, so when I first got to SGC, right, I used to have little brush cut. I had a zigzag in the back of my hair. I know it sounds crazy, but this one it was cool to do. So I had a zigzag in the back of my hair, and then right below the zigzag, it was dyed blonde. And my best friend that went to school there, Tony, his hair was all blonde, right? So it was just like, we were just like the guys that were, you just noticed us because there was something to separate us from everybody else. Like, you didn't have to be like, oh, do you know so-and-so? It was like, nah, I don't know who that is. You were just like, oh, you know the dude with the blonde hair?
Yeah.
You know the dude with the blonde strip? Whatever the case is, that's how it started. So then I want to say like a semester after that, I had grew my hair out and I had dyed a blonde strip from the front all the way to the back. It wasn't like Wiz Khalifa where he just had the strip in the front. I had did it first and did a whole strip straight to the back. It was on Vine. You can find it probably.
you do like a Vine nigga.
Yeah, so I had the strip, and that was my calling card where people would be like, yo, you know the nigga with the strip? And that's essentially like how it became like trying to be known on campus and shit like that. So yeah, and then Wiz Khalifa found out about it, I guess, and then
Of course, yes.
yeah. So why y'all all right, go ahead, finish.
Nah, why what?
No, y'all got it.
We got
Y'all-
what? Why?
I'm saying y'all don't think Wiz Khalifa couldn't have stole that from me?
Yes,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because it felt like y'all was like
Nah, like we believe you.
I was 6'4".
Oh
I
my God.
believe
Now
that.
that,
All right. Next
I know
question.
you for a long time.
I'm 6 foot now with shoes on.
I was just gonna applaud like how you leverage. It's like you leverage small things, and like I guess it's probably like the creative mind of yours is like you like, oh, what if I do this? It's like a starting point, and then you just take off with whatever your ideas is, and I think that's super duper 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 cool. Okay, so we are gonna play a few rounds on air, but before we get into that, I do want to ask you, from like customer reactions or even your family or friends who have played CP time, what's your favorite reaction from the players
All right, so
or feedback that you've got?
I know I always say I'm gonna make the story short and it always be long as hell.
Okay.
So the first time I ever played CP time, right? Nobody knew I made it. Me and my wife went to a game night, and I was like, all right, I had a sample from my manufacturer. That's the only copy of it that I had. Went to a game night, and I was like, all right, let's just play this game and say we found it on Amazon. So got to the game night. I was like, oh, let's play this game, stuff like that. It's called CP Time. I found it on Amazon and stuff like that. They was like, okay, cool. How do you play? I explained it to him. I was like, oh, I left the rules at home because I think at the time I didn't even have the rules, like even in the package. Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is how you play and stuff like that. So we were playing. I was like, we could just go to first person to 5 points. Well, that'll be the end of the game. So we were playing. Somebody got to 5 points. I was like, all right, man, that was fun. And I went to pack it up. I was like, no, fuck that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And that's when I knew, I was like, oh, yeah, that's a hit right here. I was like, I definitely got something in my hands. And to me, to this day, that's still my favorite reaction because you can't fake or organic reactions. Like, nobody knew I made it. There was no reason to lie to me. There was no reason to act like you enjoyed the game. us playing it and then you telling me when I'm trying to pack it up, no, we need to keep playing.
Yeah.
That right there let me know that I was on to something, and that honestly CP time changed my life. So
That's dope.
yeah, that like I never thought I would see and be able to experience the things I've experienced just based on being able to sell a card game, because you would look at it in your mind and be like, oh, it's just a card game, but like so that was my favorite.
Yeah,
experience.
and not the I don't, well, you shared it on social media, so I really do want to applaud that again, because like I think you said that I don't know if it was just CP time or all your card games, but you reached what goal?
Oh yeah. So literally after 3 years since the release of CP time, we did $1 million in revenue. But that was for all the products together. So that was, at the time there was only CP time and roll call, but now we have roll call 2 as well.
So just 2 card games.
Two card games, $1 million in revenue. Right now, if I can actually keep games in stock, I should be able to do $1 million in a year. So that's what we're looking for 2026. That is, I usually don't talk about vision board stuff, but vision board 2026 is $1 million in a year.
That for you.
That's dope.
I claim that for you. I love how you built your own lane. I don't see anybody else doing. I know you say you see people do the drinking thing. I've never seen nobody even do anything like that. And then you don't just hear people have their own, like you didn't just make a card game, you made it like a business, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You said you help other people if they want to start?
Not exactly. So, but so Tony, who I mentioned earlier that I run the tattoo shop with, that brought me in as a mentor, as a tattoo artist. I'm technically now like his mentor as a card game creator. So I partnered with him on a card game that we'll have coming out soon. But as I mentioned before, my goal is to just pretty much have a fleet of card games. So I have a bunch of stuff that I currently just have in the works. Like even with CP time, I used to have the physical timer, but now we have the app version. I created the app. Yeah. So now I'm also developing apps. I'm just a real renaissance man when it comes to things, because I like to be able to be hands-on with stuff. So I create apps, build websites, build social media platforms. We have 1 million likes on roll call for TikTok. We have almost 1 million likes for Elijah Akeem tattoos. We have almost 1 million likes for Inkorporated. Social media is like I can sell an ebook on that type shit.
Yeah,
so,
you
like
really,
I just be doing a bunch of whatever I feel like somebody can charge me for, I'll do myself and figure out how to do it for free. And then if I decide to charge people to do it and stuff like that, but I like to be hands-on with everything that I do.
I really like the box too. I do want to call out, when people naturally hear CP time, they think colored people time, but I like it says cultured people time. Yeah. So I definitely like that. That way it can be sold in stores.
Can I ask y'all a question, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all know that these little niggas, aka Gen Z, they stole CP?
Huh?
Like the term CP is no longer, it does not mean cultured or colored people time anymore. So I was actually shadow banned on Instagram for a year, unbeknownst to me, because Gen Z has switched CP time to child. Yes.
Wow.
Child corn.
Wow.
Yes.
I wonder if it has something to do with, like, like on TikTok they have to.
Yeah, they changed. Yeah, so they call it cheese pizza or CP. So when I had CP time on TikTok, I was dealing with so much backlash, and I did not understand why for a whole year and some change. I had no clue why.
That's why unalived is a new thing.
Yes.
Like it's
great.
So I didn't know either. I was at an Amazon conference, and I was talking to a lady that was like, "Oh, I do this," and I can't remember exactly what she did, but she was like, "Oh, let me get your Instagram." And I tried to type in CP time, and it showed up as sexual abuse towards children or something like that. And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna look at this once I get home."
Oh, wow.
Found out that I had been shadow banned on Instagram for like a year. I still was like selling and stuff like that, but I had no idea that I was not able to actually grow organically because of that.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's part of the reason why I changed it to Culture People Time, if I'm not mistaken, because I thought it was called Colored People Time. And a year after that, I found out it was because Gen Z stole it and called it child corn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, not so fun fact.
Yeah.
But I do want to get into us playing a couple rounds where you can explain to us how to play, and we could play live on air because I am very interested to see how this goes. So
For sure.
We can use your pack here. Anything else we need?
No, I got everything we need. So, to give a basic rundown on how to play, this one was crazy, but to give a basic rundown on how to play Cultured People Time, every question requires you to list 3 of something. So, for instance, one of the questions might be list 3 movies produced by a Black person, and you need to answer before your time runs out. What makes the game unique, and it's just like, oh, that doesn't sound too hard. Every time you press this button, the amount of time is always random. So you might have 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 10 seconds, anywhere in between all of that. It could be 6 seconds. You never really know. So the whole principle is you just want to answer as fast as you possibly can. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So if you guys are ready, I should have brought whenever you guys are ready. I got
cup down.
Yeah, I got the dirty version. If you guys ever get a little crazy on here,
shit.
yeah, I had like.
You have it?
No, I ain't bring it because y'all PG. Yeah, y'all PG. So I brought the.
Dirty. We're filthy.
Yeah, I brought the PG version for you guys, but
before we get started, I just thought of something, and you might, I don't know if you have it in the works, but it would be cool. Like, you ever heard of, like, when people say, like, black card revoked? Like, it's something you should know as a Black person, but you don't know. I feel like it would be kind of cool to have, like, some bonus cards in there. Like, if you Black for real, you should know this answer. And then if not... okay.
So, for instance, like, it'll be like, list 3 things that don't go in mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
List 3 struggle meals. List 3 songs guaranteed to play at the cookout.
Yeah.
So,
like
yeah.
you
So,
should know as a Black person,
all of that's in there. Yeah. Yeah, all of that's in there. Yeah, all of that's in there.
With the girl group and make girl cards.
Listen, I'm down for whatever. Yeah, listen, if y'all trying to make some money, I'm the guy to talk to. So I got y'all. We honestly can make a good, bad, and a 30 version. Yeah, like we can make a version of that specifically just for the podcast, so that way when you guys bring like guests on and stuff like that, you could test them on how much knowledge they have of the podcast and things like that. So
that's cute too.
Yeah.
All right, let's play. And it's all like individual. It's not like a team thing.
Yeah, it's individual, but I do. So if you download the app, you also have the option of team play as well, where it's like Family Feud style. Oh, so the timer goes in the middle, team 1 versus team 2. The question is asked. Whoever answers first, timer starts going off. If I was the first one to hit it and I answer, I get 2 points. If I don't answer, then I get no points. Then you have to answer the same question. If you get it, you get 1 point because you're the second person to hit the buzzer. So there is team version and there is every person for themselves. For this situation, obviously it would make the most sense to play every person for themselves. Yes. So yeah, I'm
scared.
I'm mad I didn't bring the dirty version out. I didn't know y'all get down like that. So.
Oh, we get down.
We talked about sex one episode.
What? Let me find out. My fault.
I feel like Maya would be really good at this.
Yeah, I think she's gonna get
the blackest.
She's like into all the things.
A Renaissance woman.
Yeah, she's just like
type shit.
Things. So I feel like she would master
all
this.
the things is so funny.
Me, I feel like under pressure, I might be like,
Oh no, listen, I promise you, I don't care how much you know. Once you hear the timer going off, like
you forget.
Yeah, you zone out. Real quick. This don't even got to be a part of the video. The reason why I made the app is because, like, for instance, right? Like, so I'll let you guys hear it. And here, it's loud enough for the most part, but if you're playing like in a larger group, sometimes it gets hard to hear. Okay. So my app, it has a visual cue so you can actually see it and you can hear it. Or if you're in a big group like this, you can connect it to a TV and you can see it on the TV as well. So that way it makes it to where you're not limited to anything. Or if you might be in line at Six Flags and you want to play and you need to pass time, you could play it on your phone and stuff like that.
For the sake of the video, you mind having it close to the mic?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna hold it up here.
I like them shoes too.
Appreciate it. And you know what's funny? I actually left these shits at a fucking at a cabin. Yeah, I had.
You drove back to get them?
Nah, they actually shipped them back out to me. I was so happy about that, and I didn't even wear them. Yeah, huh?
You was talking that pig?
I didn't even know I left them. They texted me, was like, "Yo, did you leave some shoes?" And I was like, "You know what? I fucking did. I didn't even wear them the whole time I was there."
Got on, y'all can't see his feet. He got on some Louis V sneakers.
That was not necessary. I have on Kmart. I have on some regular shit.
Getting paid.
I got on some regular shit. This jacket is from Amazon as well. All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then for later, I'll just explain what roll call is. We don't have to actually play it because I know going a long time. So I'm assuming it's starting here and going this way.
Shit.
Or you want to start?
Let Maya start.
Let Maya start.
Crazy. Shark is crazy.
Shark?
Hey, listen. As somebody, hey, listen. As somebody that fucks up on words all the time, I was gonna let you have it. I was like, yeah, I ain't hear it. I ain't hear it.
This be like making me nervous.
All right, type shit.
I'm screaming one time and said, "I'm creaming."
Ooh, what episode?
No pun intended.
All right. All right, look. So I guess we'll go first person to 3 points. Each card is 1 point. And if you get it right, I'll give you the card so you can track your points.
Okay.
List 3 Bad Boy Records artists.
Okay, we got Shine, we got Biggie, and we got Mace.
Oh,
I would have fucked that up, babe.
I was gonna name, and that's only because the dog
himself.
Yeah, I thought you was going to. I wouldn't have judged you.
You're trying to get.
Oh, I'm scared. Hold on. Okay.
List 3 characters from the movie Set It Off.
Queen Latifah. Character names?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot.
Damn, twin, no points for you.
Dang.
Oh, you look so nervous. You look so nervous. Don't shark.
Make the face.
Don't shark.
Don't shark.
Don't shark. She creamy, y'all. She creamy, y'all.
She's so nervous.
That ass, okay.
Mama don't do all good under pressure.
You ready?
Yeah.
List 3 Black music producers.
Babyface.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy.
Oh, because
that wasn't even on you. That's just CP time. You heard me?
But I'm so proud of you.
I know. I was looking at Maya. We talked about this one episode too.
That's why I'm proud of her.
I'm something.
You know that's my favorite.
Type shit. Babyface your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
That's hard. I fought with that. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on.
List 3 movies with a black lead role.
Okay, Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Damn. You said okay. See, you supposed to jump straight into it. Yeah, you got to be like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm scared. Okay.
I'm gonna skip that one. That was just too hard.
Yeah.
Some of them are super hard. This one's super easy. You ready?
And watch I get it. Don't say that because I'm not gonna get it.
You ready? List 3 Ice Cube movies.
Friday after next Friday.
Did you see my clip where so one of the guys I work with, he said Friday 2. And
I did see that.
And I posted, I was like, does Friday 2 count as one of the movies? And niggas like, fuck no, Friday 2 is not an actual. Yeah. You ready?
Sure.
Your time to get some points. Don't shark. You ready? List 3 Eddie Murphy movies.
Norbert. Shrek. Coming to America.
Dang it, it's Norbert, but say
it's Norbert. I'll let it slide, but that Norbert.
That's
crazy. Man, I wish I was still 6'4". I could have reached over there.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Good job.
This one hard.
No, she could get hard ones.
List.
Oh, sorry.
Type shit. List 3 Black actors who have won an Oscar.
Okay, Will Smith. Oh my God.
Damn, twin.
I did.
Denzel.
I was about to say Sidney Poitier. I was about to go all the way back. He was the first one. First Ben.
You ready?
No. Don't do no acting.
Did you get the last one?
Yeah, we all got one.
You got it.
All right. List 3 Black singers.
Whitney Houston, Ashanti, and Monica.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You got lucky because this shit took a long time. Yeah, as soon as you hear that clicking, you like, oh fuck.
It's like, am I really black? Am I black? Am I black? Am I black? How black are you?
You fuck with music?
Yeah, sure.
R&B?
Yeah.
90s R&B?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. Now I'm nervous.
I'm nervous for me.
List 3 Jodeci songs.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm fucked. I don't be knowing the names of songs. I just
That's what you're going out with?
Yeah.
Sing it.
Come on.
That's what you're going. You got hella time.
Dang, that was like the longest one, ain't it? Is it
I don't be knowing the names of songs.
Well, it's not even levels. It's literally between 3 to 10 seconds. So it could be anything in between there.
Okay.
Goodness.
Damn, we might have to cut it at one point because y'all struggling. Oh, you got 2? Oh shit, let me find out. I'm proud of you.
Nah, proud of. Sorry.
Please.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
List 3 members of the Diplomats rap group.
Cameron, Joel Santana.
You know what it is? I feel like you would get it probably.
If I had more time.
Yeah, just a little bit more time. Just a little bit more
Because I'm
time.
like, who?
You don't know who the Diplomats are? Dipset?
Oh, Dipset.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was what it stood for.
I didn't know it was.
Well, I mean, technically, they're like go hand in. Yeah, they're like hand in hand.
Is Homeboy in it?
Homeboy.
Jim Jones?
Yeah, Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones.
Right?
Yep, Jim Jones in there.
Jones.
Yep,
Yeah.
Freaky Zeke, Hell Rel, J.R. Ryder. Whatever. You ready? List 3.
Oh, wait.
List 3. List 3 rap groups.
Rap. Okay. I know this. What the hell? Migos.
Damn, you could have said Dipset. We literally just had a conversation.
Yeah, it's
Bruh, it's the brain under pressure. Under pressure.
Okay, I won't look at you. You know I won't.
We all looking. Dang, I could have won, but it's okay.
I don't my bad, Kiera. I don't want to look at you either.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something good for you. You heard me?
I like this.
This is absolutely insane.
This shit is easy,
If I had
dog.
my Apple Watch on, it would say breathe.
Holding your breath. Holding your breath.
Sure.
You ready?
Sure.
List 3 popular black brands from the early 2000s.
Pastries, Darion, and Big Fat.
Come on, Dad.
There we go. I'm proud of you, dog. See if I was 6
Baby
foot
Fat
up.
was the first one that popped in my head too.
Fat Farm.
Yeah.
Speaking of, have y'all seen her show? Her show is actually really good.
Yeah, I've been watching
it.
it.
It's good.
Kamora Lee.
She got a show?
Yeah,
What?
the Fab Life or something
Back
like
in
that.
the Fab Life.
Back in the,
What?
and that's why the whole
It's new?
Yeah, and that's why the whole debacle come back up with my
Russell.
baby daddy. Yeah,
Nah, it was Russell. It was
Yeah.
It was Russell.
Crazy.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to keep. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. I got you. I think
Okay, we'll see.
list 3 things to wrap your hair with.
A bonnet, a scarf, and a do-rag.
See, look, I looked out for you on that one.
Thank you.
we all got 2.
Yep. So next person to get a perm, get a perm. List 3 black people snacks.
Rap snacks, hot Cheetos, and pickle and hot Cheetos.
Huh?
What the fuck?
Nachos, Cheetos.
I guess maybe Cheetos.
Y'all
but
never heard the pickle and hot Cheetos? I guess it's the same thing, but like when they stick it in there, that's a
Hey,
hood
yo.
ass snack.
All right, man. Shit. All right. Well, I guess
but
you.
still keep do their last round though.
All right, I got you.
I don't know no more.
Girl, go. What about
So you saying you don't like my game?
on air?
On air, you see?
That is not what I'm saying at all. This game is absolutely amazing, and I support everything black.
Thank you.
Are you sure?
I like it.
Are you sure? Now,
It's a timer and
It's
we're
just
standing in
under
front of the
pressure.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I could do all of
Like,
these
why we can't
easy.
just do this
'Cause
on
you-
camera? Like, this gotta air.
But we're gonna play on our own time too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, come on, let's do it.
Just to look up.
I don't know. Let me see how black you are. List 3. How black are you? Where you went to school?
Banneker?
You black as fuck.
Everybody's reaction is
You on the east side and you
South side.
South side.
That's what?
College
Park.
Park. Banneker High School.
So what am I thinking? Maybe I'm thinking of Bookmar.
Mm.
I think that's on the east side.
But she is black as fuck because of that.
Yeah, no, that
even worse,
sure.
actually.
For sure. Let me see you, Dougie. Heel toe.
Do it.
No, bro.
Girl, she be doing it, but she not gonna do it.
She be doing it
Too much.
My fault. I got beside myself. I apologize. I'm ready. List 3 black superstitions that cause bad luck.
You gotta step on a crack, you break your mama back. Walking under
Putting your purse on the ground.
splitting your purse.
Splitting the pole.
Splitting the pole.
Splitting the pole.
Sweeping your feet.
Sweeping your feet.
Open an umbrella in the crib.
Open your umbrella in the crib.
Chewing gum in the shower.
Oh, I never heard.
I don't know.
I made that one up. I just wanted to see him, y'all. I just want to see him like, hell yeah, bro. See, that's why I don't never chew gum in the shower. I've been avoiding chewing gum since I was in 5th grade.
Wait, do one more for Maya.
That's nuts.
I got you.
And then we can stop after her.
Gum in the shower. Did you just come up with that?
Yeah.
All right, you gotta go.
I'm quick on my feet. You ready?
Okay.
This one might be harder for you since you ain't turned 30 yet. List 3 throwback BET shows.
Rhapsody, 106 in Park, and fuck.
See? And you looked at me like I was crazy. You said, nigga, I got this.
Wait, what's the one with Tig?
Rap City.
Oh, Rap
Rap
City.
City.
Okay.
He follows me on Instagram. Y'all
Oh,
want me to,
really?
y'all want
She
me
used
to
to work with him, right?
What?
Oh my God. I used to work with Tracy Steele and she used to DJ and I just met him before.
Oh, gotcha.
I never worked with him.
Oh, gotcha.
Well,
Yeah,
she
he
had
followed me
a
on
session
Instagram.
at Sweet Lounge for her birthday one time, and he was like, I guess, hosting it, and he was like,
Was he all over you?
Kiera,
Being
shout out
all
Kiera.
modest.
Was he what?
Was he all over you? Because I had worked with a girl that she said she had met him and she was like,
I
he was
actually
all over me.
I have a comment on that, but we're on air. But I'll
Okay,
tell you
we could
later.
talk about it.
Yeah. Ain't he married?
You know
now?
what's funny?
He got a kid or
He
something?
might be. You know what's funny? Every time I watch a podcast and niggas about, we're going to talk about it off air, I'm
And nobody
so
be.
mad because I'm like, yo, I wish I could talk about it off air. So now I'm glad I can do that. Like, yeah, we're going to talk about it off air. Y'all niggas don't know what we about to talk about. That shit crazy, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't going to none of this. Yeah. We got hella details.
She said, now
Yeah, about the shark. Have y'all done a Patreon already?
No.
So, somebody told me that we
Yeah,
should
y'all need
get
to do
into
your
Patreon, but
Patreon.
they said no, not yet.
Yeah, y'all need to do
I
your
don't even
Patreon.
know what Patreon is.
There's no such thing as a not yet because
That's
why
what
wait?
I
Why
said.
wait for tomorrow for what you can do today? You feel
I
me?
agree.
So
Amen.
it's like go ahead and do it now because the bigger you get, the more people are just gonna join it. So
Yes.
you want to do your Patreon because you might have things that you like. For instance, like let's say we were talking about let's say we were playing the spicy version of CP Time, right? You'd be like, oh, that's on our Patreon.
Yeah.
So you gotta pay for people to watch that part of it.
Yeah.
So anytime you might
And
be
it's a
talking
cheap
about
subscription,
something,
too.
yeah, anytime you might be talking about something that's just like extra juicy and you know people like really actually want to hear,
No.
do a Patreon so that way people could be like, oh, I'll pay to hear the rest of that. You know what I'm saying?
dope.
Yeah, so there really ain't no limit on when to do it because even if you only got one person, that's one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$1 is $1 of a million. You feel
Yeah.
me? So never
literally-
feel like it's a wrong time.
Literally, someone called me and was like, "Hey, I think y'all should get on Patreon.
Nah, for
like,
sure.
Y'all content too, and and y'all can do this." And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Because I've ran a Patreon just to see something too. Like,
Yeah.
I actually want to. Like, what is this?
Yeah,
So,
it's literally the OnlyFans of podcasts.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what it is. So if y'all have already been questioning it, go ahead and do it. Especially y'all start the new year and stuff like that. Start having sections of the podcast that can be dedicated to your Patreon. So that way you can be like, yo, if you want to hear more, you want to hear the behind the scenes and stuff like that of the juicier conversations, make sure you guys are subscribed to the Patreon and stuff like that. You can even give like sometimes when I'm doing road trips, I'll listen to podcasts and it'll be like, here's a snippet of what we talked about in our Patreon to get people more excited to join that. So yeah, I would recommend it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
period. Any final remarks from y'all? Any last questions?
No.
Good. Well, Elijah, I feel like we could do a part 2, 3, 4, and 5 to talk because that was very fun. That was very fun. I am interested in roll call, but maybe we could save that for the next time. But for our audience, feel free to plug in your website again and let them know where they can find you.
Cool. So once again, I am Elijah Akeem. I am the owner and operator of Inkorporated Tattoos. As of right now, my Instagram is deactivated for the new year. I don't know how long that'll be deactivated, but my tattoo account is Elijah Akeem _tattoos. In terms of my products, you can find those at CP Time Game or Roll Call _game. I apologize. CP Time Cards. I had to change the name because of that stuff I told y'all about. Yeah. So CP Time Cards or Roll Call _game. That's on TikTok and Instagram. Just to give a quick disclaimer of what Roll Call is.
Yes.
Roll Call is just Black movie trivia. There's literally no other Black movie trivia game that exists. It is a one of one. So if you love movies, especially Black movies, and you're looking for something that resonates with the movies that you grew up watching, like Friday, Juice, Color Purple, anything like that, this game will definitely call out to you. It has trivia from all of those movies. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I always forget. I don't know why. Official _Drinking Inc. That is where you guys can come to Drinking Inc. and experience what it's like to be a tattoo artist for the night. I'm gonna give our host a discount code to use if you guys want to get tickets for a future Drinking Inc. event. You have to use their code. They're gonna put it in the description. In the bio, in the description, in the caption on Instagram. So that way, I know you guys came directly from this podcast, and you guys support the movement. So if you want some money off, I'll give them a discount code.
Our first discount code.
I love that.
Type shit. Plugging y'all in.
And before I close out really quick, when's the next event? Well,
the next event.
The next two events.
The next event is January 10th. I don't know if we have any more tickets left for that one. And then the event after that is January 24th. I'm sure we still have a few tickets left for that. I do them every month, and I release the dates per month. So if you're seeing this episode in January, you might not see the dates for February until later on in the month, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay. So sounds good. Well, thank you again so much for joining us again.
Thank you guys for having me. I enjoyed myself again.
Yeah. You are definitely a fun time, and I love everything that you got going on.
Yeah, if you guys need like an extra anytime, just let me know. I'm always
Thank you. I don't think we'll have the space, but
you're too tall.
Oh my!
I'm too tall. Yeah. I'm too tall, and she didn't win the game. I think she's mad about it.
Oh my gosh! And with that, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of The Good,
The Bad, and The 30.
Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.